I'm gonna start this game off by just saying this video off by just saying, uh, Harbaugh and EDC, good job. This is the team you wanted. This is the team you wanted, bro. It's that simple. There's nothing else to be said. This is what you wanted, and you got it. That's all I'm gonna say, right? That is all I'm gonna say about this game. Really, if this is how you're gonna play against the Chiefs in the playoffs, again, if this is how you're gonna play against the Chiefs in the playoffs, you might as well just pack it up because we're not winning a Super Bowl this year. We're not winning a Super Bowl this year if that's how you're gonna play. And again, this game showed me that the Ravens did not change at all. John Harbaugh did not change. Never change. And how dumb was I to even think that there was a chance they would change? John Harbaugh, 16 years into his head coaching tenure. Why do I think he was going to change? Wow, bro. Very bold. Very, 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 very bold. So, before I go further, I'm going to tell you guys, if it's your first time stopping by, subscribe, click the like button, comment down below your thoughts, and yeah, thanks for stopping by. You chose, you could have been anywhere else, but you chose to be here, so I appreciate it. Anyways, this game came down to the wire, and it probably shouldn't have it probably shouldn't have, because if we built a team properly, if we played the game properly, we might win. It would have been way closer than it was. Isaiah Likely said we played our worst game of the season. I mean, hey, cool. Are you right? Maybe. But do I care? No, because the Chiefs did not play their best game at all. Lamar outplayed Mahomes. Mahomes did not. You want to talk about Lamar missing passes? Mahomes also missed a lot. He missed more than Lamar, if anything. So, like, he did not play perfect. He had a terrible pick. So, I really don't want to hear it. The Chiefs did not play at their best. Who knows if by the time we meet in the AFC Championship, they're going to be at their best as well. So, again, I think it was a chance to just have a little bit of a Super Bowl. You know, have a little bit, I guess, revenge, but it doesn't really matter. And yeah, all we do is just get that monkey off our backs to start the season. But now with this loss, there's just a cloud all over the team. There's a cloud hanging on top of this team about, oh, you can't beat the Chiefs. You're putting just a bad locker room atmosphere right now. I mean, it really ain't the first time a Harbaugh team is just losing it like that. I mean, you have a bunch of frustrations. But, hey, whatever it is, oh, God. Yeah, we just, like, it's week 1 and we're already on that bullshit. And Harbaugh, EDC, bro. That's just some poor team construction. Just poor roster construction from, like, you want to win like you did in 2000, but that's not how you want to. That's really not how you win. That's not how you win today. You cannot invest all your resources into defense. You cannot go and then look at our offensive line. We're missing 3 guys. We have 3 holes, and we could use some wide receiver. We definitely could, obviously. I mean, look at our wide receiver room. I mean, it's still a problem. It is still a problem in year seven of Lamar, and we are still having the same conversations. The offensive line has not been good since 2019. Has not been good. No good. For 6 years in a row. We are in year 7 and we have the same issues. The same issues. John Harbaugh, 16 years into being a head coach, has the same clock management issues. How do you not know how to clock manage? 16 years in, you have not improved. How do you manage? How do you manage? He hasn't learned. He hasn't learned. Look, man, this Ravens organization, with how high it's ranked, it's living off of past reputation at this point. Because, again, they refuse to evolve. They have refused to evolve. It's that simple. It's that simple. And the worst part of it is Lamar has to be the lightning rod for this loss. The first thing people point at is Lamar, despite having played a great game. Did he miss some throws? Yes. But that's every quarterback, and of course he's gonna be better than that. We know. But if Lamar plays like this for the rest of the season, he plays a game identical to this for the rest of the season, he might win another MVP. That is all, dude. If that's how he's gonna play for the rest of the season, he's winning MVP again. But again, the whole discussion is just all stands on him missing Flowers in the end zone. Is it a miscommunication? It was said that it was a miscommunication. It just looks like it. Like, dude, it looks like it. In the game, you put up all 22. It is. People go on the internet, go on talk shows, and expose themselves as people who do not know football, as people who have agendas. Because there's literal proof in the video. You see Flowers literally getting mad. You see him getting mad. And again, it looks like he read it wrong. He was supposed to stop on his own. And Lamar, if your take is Lamar should have hit him in stride, you're wrong as well. You're wrong for that as well. He should never have hit him in stride. If he hits him in stride, that's a pick. And you people are going to lose your shit over this as well. Probably even worse. So stop with that. Zay Flowers should have stopped. And then that's where Lamar was going to go. That entire play is a mess. We've seen this types of shit with different offensive coordinators as well. Justice Hill, what are you doing blocking Chris Jones? What are you doing on the field? Why is he the one responsible? You have 3 guys breathing down his neck for the millionth time that night at that point. Once again. Like, dude, his miss the play before was much worse. You can say it's a better throw. It has to be a better throw. That's for sure. But again, like what are you doing? We have decided to field an offense that is this bad. Like, it has never... Dude, we brought in Derrick Henry and said, yeah, okay, if we had Derrick Henry against the Chiefs, we probably win that game. And what happens? We give him 13 carries. And you're trying to tell me, oh, but the offensive line didn't block for him and didn't work. Yeah, the offensive line didn't block. It didn't work. True. But run the ball outside, maybe. We did not even try that one bit. Like, generally, every Derrick Henry run was inside. It all seemed to be behind Falele. Especially Falele, out of all of them, it was behind Falele, who is not a guard. He is not a pro player. He is not an NFL starter. And he's not going to be a starter in this league. He's never going to be starting caliber. Yet what we're doing, he wins the position by default because we refuse to invest in offensive line. If you're going to have Falele start, bring back Zeitler. You might as well bring back Zeitler, he's old as shit, yes. But he's way better than what we have right now. All the three holes in the offensive line, they all played like shit. They all played like shit. They all did. It was hard to watch. Lamar had to run for his life every play. He had to run for his life every play. And when you see a quarterback not trust his offensive line, it gets worse. So, as you see right here, yeah, it's. I mean, you had to pressure 1 second in. Lamar did not have even a second to throw the ball. He didn't. He never did. It was all BS, man. It was a mess to watch. It was a total mess. I mean, hey, like we have three guys who have shown not to be starters. One guy is off a 2-year injury. One guy literally sucks. I mean, I'm sorry for Lele. Like, we want you to be good, but you suck, bro. You suck. You're not good. You're not good, man. You're not good. He sucks. Dude, like, Harbaugh's ego is getting in this team's way once again. Because why is Ben Cleveland not starting over him? Ben Cleveland is miles better. He has always been good when he's been on the field. I don't know, what is your hate for him? Start him and stop trying to get our quarterback killed. It's that simple. What the Ravens are doing with this offensive line, it is borderline predatory. Like, the amount of just lack of attention on the offensive line is astounding. You don't do that in football. You don't do that. That is not what you do. You don't do that to a franchise quarterback. Literally. You are trying to get him injured. That is a fireable offense. Dude, I swear to God, if Lamar gets injured this year, everybody needs to go in this front office. Everybody needs to go. Everybody needs to go. Because there's no way, there's literally no way we look at this. We look at this offensive line and then say, oh yeah, we're good. We're good. Literally, all we saw the receiving core. Again, Rashad Bateman, not consistent. He's still not consistent. His same issues from last year are still there. He's not consistent. Zay Flowers can't do anything alone, bro. We can't have a passing game centered only around one guy. Like, Zay Flowers and Isaiah Likely cannot do it all on their own. And then you have what? I mean, Mark Andrews looks cooked, man. He can't move. He looks cooked. Like, I don't think we should have played him after looking at how he moves. Because, dude, I mean, hey, he was a week. He's a week removed from a car accident, and we're saying he's gonna be fine. Like, it's surprising he didn't even have an injury. Somehow he didn't even have an injury designation. That is ridiculous. A car accident, and he was nah, like dude, like dude. Ugh, terrorism ball lives. Terrorism ball lives. We're in it for another year, bro. Like, honestly, we can go. Like, what's gonna happen is we're gonna go win the division. We're gonna get to the AFC Championship, and then we're gonna lose again because Andy Reid is able to run circles around John Harbaugh every single time. Every time. Every time. He's able to run circles around him every time. And it is frustrating. It is frustrating to watch your own football team never learn from any mistake, any past mistake. It is 7 years. Why do we want to hear this? Why do we want to learn this lesson 7 times? For the 7th time again. You cannot win a Super Bowl with a bad wide receiver core. You cannot win a Super Bowl with a bad offensive line. That is simple. This team saw... Good God, dude. John Harbaugh, why the hell did by the end of the third quarter we only had 1 timeout left, 2 timeouts? This costed us the game. This costed us the game because we have more time. We tie the game. We tie the game 100% if we have those 2 timeouts. Oh, because the defense is disorganized. EDC invested everything into this defense. All this team cares about is defense. All this team does is care about defense. There is no excuses. There's not much excuses. Besides Zach Orr just being a new defensive coordinator. That is it. There isn't much excuses. We invested everything. Oh, and question for Zach Orr. Why the hell do you have a first-round corner? We invested a first-round pick on another defensive player, on another corner, and then decided to not play him not put him on Xavier Worthy. Come on, man. Come on, dude. If we're gonna have a bad first-round pick, not a bad player, but a bad first-round pick, you have to play him. Play him at least. But how the hell are you not playing him? That is malpractice. We really let Mike McDonald walk out the door for this. Harbaugh should have just swallowed his pride, and retire. That's it. He should have just retired. He's done enough in his career. He's done well enough. He's gonna be in the Hall of Fame. Cool. Now, thanks for everything. We need to move on. We need to move into something more modern, something that fits the team at the moment. It's just going in and overstaying your welcome for what now? 6 years? 7 years. 7 years overstaying your welcome. Like, come on, man. Come on. And EDC, bro, I'm going to get on your ass as well. I'm going to have to get on your ass as well. Because You have decided to just do nothing on offense. Do nothing on offense. Straight up nothing. Like, dude. And you can't even blame Todd Monken at all. You can't. You can't. Todd Monken has done everything for the weaknesses of this offensive line to be masked, just hidden. He was trying to hide those issues, and it still didn't work out for literally the entire first half. It didn't work out. It just it just wasn't enough. This offensive line is not good, and we really have nowhere to go with options either. It's this or we're just dead. Again, bro, like it's week one, but come on, it's the Chiefs. The Chiefs are not full force either, bro. The Chiefs were not full force either. So it really goes both ways. So yeah, I mean, John Harbaugh. The only reason again why he's not even mentioned, it's literally because the refs sucked. I mean, they missed a bunch of. I mean, I mean, literally, like they missed a bunch of calls. It's. I mean, it's really not a secret. I guess it's not. It was terrible. I mean, you even had people who are not Ravens fans call that out as well. So again, it's really it. We have video proof. It's true, man. I mean, Phantom holding on Linderbaum as an example. Phantom roughing the passer on Matabike. Uh, Spags coming in, running in, calling a timeout when he shouldn't have. That should be a penalty. And the defense was gassed. We should be able to get some plays in. So we lost the complete advantage right there because they were gassed up for what we were doing. So they illegally called a timeout. So, and the Pacheco touchdown as well. I mean, it should have been blown dead. The okay. What else? We had the missed pass interference. The missed pass interference on Zay Flowers as well. So that's another thing. So they missed a lot. They missed a lot. So we're not gonna start off. Everybody's pointing it out. Like even fans of other teams are pointing it out. So yeah, they still shouldn't have. Again, like they still. Again, it's no hiding it. But besides that, I really just want to talk about the Ravens because the Ravens should have played a better game. I mean, John Harbaugh doesn't prepare his teams for big games. It showed again. But the narrative again, it's gonna be Lamar this, Lamar that. Lamar is the reason this team isn't losing by 27. And again, all we're going to see is, Josh Allen doesn't do that. Josh Allen doesn't miss that throw. Joe Burrow doesn't miss that. No, there's video proof that they have missed these types of throws. And worse. And y'all have made excuses for them. So please shut the fuck up. So, no. Don't even get me started on this. If you blame Lamar for this game, go ahead and talk to a wall. Because we're not even going to get started on that. If you blame him for this game, you need help. you need serious help. And you're going to just go and talk to a wall. Because we're not going to entertain that here. That is not how we see the game. We're looking at the game. We're seeing the offensive line sucked. Like I said, the offensive line sucked. That was the main reason we lost this game. John Harbaugh had horrible clock management in the second half because how the hell you burn 2 second half timeouts in a close game you're losing to the defending champs. And then there was penalties as well, which was stopping the clock anyways. So, again, we saw the same mistakes in the AFC Championship game. And the same mistakes in other playoff losses. For all I care, we can blow out the Raiders, blow out the Cowboys, blow out the Bills, blow out the Bengals, blow out who else is next? The friggin' Commanders. For all I care, but we're still gonna have to meet the Chiefs. We're still gonna play that team again in the AFC Championship. We're gonna meet that team again. Are we gonna repeat the same mistakes again? It's bad. And again, we know John Harbaugh, the O-line is never gonna get blamed for this game. It's only gonna be on Lamar. The media, ESPN, they don't know football. So, like they're just going to go after Lamar, the guy they don't like, the most hated player in the NFL, one of the most hated athletes ever, probably, most likely. So, just turn it off. Let them yap. Don't give him any views because they're going to gain more money. And they don't deserve it because they're not really doing any productive work. Like they're not having good takes. So, and same goes for the people who are exposing themselves as just people who just never played football ever in their lives or never turned on the field. Like really, like dude. Well, like, don't waste your time trying to argue with people who either check the stat sheet, which goes all in Lamar's favor any freaking ways, or just have a bias, certain bias against Lamar. That's very, very common among the public. But yeah, these are my thoughts on this game. Next week we're gonna play the Raiders. We need to freaking blow these guys out because it's a get right game. What we need to do is just go and blow them out, and also feed Derrick Henry. Don't give him 13 carries next time you play the Chiefs, please. Right? Like it's really dumb. I mean, we brought him in to run the ball. Lamar is not the running back of the team. It's Derrick Henry. Give him the ball. He should be the one running for 122 yards. Please and thank you. But yeah, this team frustrates me. I don't even believe how I went almost 29 minutes. But hey, it is what it is. I want John Harbaugh and EDC off this team because they have shown more and more year after year that they don't learn, that they don't really learn from their mistakes. It is what it is.